What is up, guys? It's your boy, back with another one. And we're here at work. Obviously, your boy's looking a little bit better than yesterday, feeling a little bit better than yesterday. And I'm here at work on a Wednesday. Crazy, I know. But yesterday and the past few days, your boy has been feeling out of it. I haven't been myself. I've been in a little bit of a funk, been feeling a little sad. Obviously, if you saw yesterday's video, the second one, not the first one, then you know that your boy has had some, craziness going on. The biggest thing is that, me and the ex were, I guess, have been having a little bit of disagreements, and I'm not able to pick up my kids today, which is why I'm at work. I had to miss Monday to try to, do something with my car that's messed up right now. And so I came today to make up some of those hours. With that being said, yesterday I released that video. I was in my feelings, and a lot of people have noticed that I haven't been myself. They said usually when something happens on our group chat, you're making a joke, you're trying to make everybody laugh, and then of course I didn't stream Monday or Tuesday. So here we are, Wednesday, and your boy's at work, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm in a bit of a better mood because after I went home, I was gonna eat dinner and all that, and I was just kind of going through with the motions. Something crazy happened. It's like God knew He needed to do something for me to make me be in a better mood, to lift my spirits up and put a smile on my face. Because after I made the video and everything, and I was in my feelings the rest of the day, God did something amazing for me. I want to say it was about 8:30ish around there, and my phone goes off. I'm getting ready to eat dinner. I'm at the table. My phone goes off, and I look, and across the screen, it said my daughter's names. And I'm like, huh? And it was a FaceTime call. So I answer, and who do I see? My oldest. She goes, "Hi, puppy." And I cannot tell you how bad I wanted to break down in tears when I saw her face and heard those words. But I didn't. I kept it together, and I said, hi, Kathy. How you doing? Like, what's going on? And she goes, "Nothing. I miss you." Like, I miss you too. And we have a conversation. She's telling me that she wants pizza and everything. And all I tell her is like, "Oh, ask mommy. She'll get you a pizza and whatnot." She goes, "Okay." And so she asked her mom, and she says, "Yeah." And my daughter's like, she said, "Yeah." Like, okay, that's good. And then of course I hear in the background my youngest, like, "Hey sister, what are you doing?" And my sister goes, "Nothing. Talking to Papi." She goes, "Hi, Papi." My youngest does. Like, "Hi, Papi." I go, "Hi, Kami." She goes, "What are you doing?" And then my oldest hands her the iPad, and we have a conversation for about 15, 20 minutes. And, we just, like, all three of us just had this conversation. It put a smile on my face, and it made me feel a lot better about everything going on. It's like me and their mother are going through whatever we're going through right now, and it'll pass. And yesterday, God reminded me of that. Like, hey, this is happening right now to you, but you're not gonna not be part of those girls' lives. You're gonna be in their lives. Like, this is just a little hiccup on the road. You'll see your kids. Don't worry. And it made me feel a lot better. But at the same time, it's like, phone call isn't enough. Phone call is not enough. Me holding my kids in my arms and hugging them and telling them how much I love them, that's what I want. But it is what it is, right? And then, of course, their mother contacts me today and, asked me are you picking them up or not? I'm like, not like that, but she just kind of says, like, the girl said you're buying them pizza today and you're picking them up. Is that true? And I said, no, because you told me not to, or you told me you were. So because you said that, I came to work. And after I said that, she started with all her stuff again. And I was like, I'm just reiterating what you told me, going based off of what you said. That's why I'm not picking them up. I literally told you, I gave you the option. I will do whatever it is you want. You told me you'll pick them up, so I'm going based off of what you said and what you told me. And then, we go back and forth with some more nonsense, and it's like whatever, dude. Like, I'm not going to go into all the details of the conversation, but she was trying to throw jabs. She was trying to bait me into saying some stuff, get me out of character. And, I was falling for it for a moment. I was going to say some stuff I was going to regret later, but I kept my composure and I did not let her, get me with that, right? But, it's like, man, like, what is going on with you that you're doing this, Tell me not to pick up the kids. Texting me to try to start the argument all over again. Like, what is going on here? But it is what it is. Like, we both said some things just now that I guess needed to be said. Or, I don't know, I said nothing harmful towards her or disrespectful. In my opinion, and I was explaining to my coworker what was happening, my employee, who's also I consider a good friend, because, we're in similar situations. We both have ex-wives and all that. We both have children with our ex-wives, and he has a situation a little bit worse than mine, a lot worse than mine. I'm not going to spread his business out there, but he knows what I'm going through, and he sees that all this has got me all in my emotions, because I'm not going to lie, I took some anger out on him yesterday, and I didn't mean to, and it was like completely out of character for me. And yesterday I barely said anything to anybody here. And usually people can hear me pretty well, because I usually don't let my emotions get to me. But, I apologize to him, and I'll apologize to my other coworker, employee, when she gets here, because, I didn't say nothing bad towards her. I just really wasn't being myself yesterday. And yeah. But other than that, I'll probably call my kids again later on today, because although this is happening with me and their mother, I still sent them, it's not a lot, but I sent them like $15 for the pizza, because obviously if you go to like Little Caesars or something, they have like a special. You can get a pizza, some crazy bread, and a drink for like $14 or something like that. And that's usually where she takes them, is Little Caesars. So I was like, you can buy like 1 or 2 pizzas with this $15 if you order on the app, right? That's what I told her. Well, I didn't tell her that. I was like, $15 for their pizza, and I left it at that. That's when she started texting all that stuff. And, she even said some things that, trying to attack me as a father, and I ignored it completely. I just ignored her. I didn't let her bait me into arguing with her. But what she said, I know doesn't apply to me. Because if I wasn't trying to be a good father and be accountable as a father and take care of my children, then why would I send you money for pizza? My daughter said she wanted pizza. Instead of letting you pay for the pizza out of your pocket, because you pay for a lot of other things when they're with you, I'd put my pride to the side and sent you money for pizza. Most guys wouldn't do that. A lot of guys wouldn't do that. And I do a lot to let my kids know that I care about them and love them. Like by sending them money for pizza, or buying them pizza when they're with me, taking them to places, letting them know every time they're with me that I love them and hug them. And and called them. Like, I try my best to call them every day on FaceTime. I got them iPads so I can FaceTime them and not have to call their mother, because she won't answer sometimes, or she'll be like, I'm busy, I can't let you talk to them right now. And that's why I was like, I got them iPads. And now I'm at a point where, like, you know what? They're starting to outgrow iPads. I'm about to get one of them a phone so I can call them. But of course, she said she's too young for a phone. My oldest, she's 10 and she'll be 11 this next year. And I'm like, maybe we should think about getting her phone. And she tells me no. And out of respect for her, I don't buy her a phone. Even though I think I could buy her one at a good price. Something tells me I could. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. So anyways, today, like I said, I'm feeling a little bit better. Stuff is still going on, but I'm trying to maintain my composure. And, I just wanted to give you all that update real quick on what's going on and let you know that I am doing better than yesterday. But hopefully you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up down there below. And also, if you haven't done so, make sure you're following the channel. Hit that subscribe button, because I'm seeing people watching my videos, but you're not subscribing and hitting the like button. Make sure you do that right there. And as the days go on, I will be releasing more videos for Vlogmas. So until next time, guys, y'all stay safe. God bless and peace.